What's up, guys? Hope you're doing good. Wishing you guys well. Making a video about some things I've been meditating on, things that I want to preach, but things I've been experiencing as well. SR, nofap related, not related, just life things in general. So first thing is, have to be who you are. There is no time. There is no time to be somebody else. What's the point? What's the point of all this self-development, making money, having this, if you can't really be yourself? The whole point of all this stuff is, people say financial freedom, but it's really just freedom to think, say, be who you are. If people don't like you, frick it, dude. Frick it. If I'm changing myself to get people to like me, they don't even like me. They like that person who I'm changing. I'm not free. I can't even say, do, think. I'm hiding. For what? For fear of all these XYZs. There is no time. You have to be yourself. I know the counter argument is 48 Laws of Power, Machiavelli. You know, that is the shadow side, and I respect that, and I know there's truth to it. But the counter argument to the counter argument, as they say, Nietzsche says it, is I allow myself to be manipulated so I don't have to guard against manipulation. I don't want to be manipulated, but I also don't want to guard against manipulation. It's tiring, it's boring, and it just can't be genuine. It can't be authentic. It can't be free. Freedom. I know it's idealistic. It's really idealistic. You can't really truly say, think, do, not 100% of the time understand, certain context situations with whether you're your friends, because if you're truly like abrasive sometimes, that might be a bit of social skills, social understanding, maybe a bit on the autism spectrum sign, when people just truly say things without having any consideration. But still, and as well, I understand the argument, we are different with our parents. When I found my mom, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking of my friends, with my boss. It's all different versions of myself. That being said, as much as possible, be who you are. Be as authentic as possible. Be as genuine as possible. Say, think, do, whatever. The other side is, there's no time. There's no time for that, man. There really is no time to be a freaking mimic, or to be because even after that, you don't even know who you are, and not good. So that's the first thing. There's no time to be who you are. And this nofap SR journey, it will help, because that's still a process of like figuring out, becoming who you are, being authentic. It takes time, right? If you've been like me, changing and having that, I have this impulse to always skate around, or I don't want to risk offending people. I want to risk people liking me. This has been deeply rooted in me for a long time, and maybe you guys are similar. So it takes time. It's so rooted that like sometimes I don't even know what I want, right? Figuring out what I actually believe, what are my original thoughts, desires, feelings. That's step one, is like gaining that awareness. Step two is having the bravery to say it, having the balls. Some people, whether it be their own personality, autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, impulsivity, they just blurt those things out, and that's what helps them, right? They don't even hesitate, just say. But for me, and maybe others, people like me, other guys out there, I overthink things, I reflect, and I deliberate. And paralysis by analysis, it's not great. So that's something I'm working on, guys. I hope you guys are working on the same. Something I've been thinking about, and three more things I've been thinking about, and I don't want this video to go too long, is figuring out when I feel the most alive, and that will serve as a good direction to figure out what I want to do, what's important to me, what's most authentic, where I want to invest my time. and trying to add as much stress as possible. If things are boring, then either it doesn't line up with me or I've already overcame those things. For example, zone of proximal development can't be too easy, but it can't be too difficult. I'll give you an example. So last year, I was really into and really engaged and excited about waking up 5 a.m. every day, 5, 6 a.m. I'm gonna go work out 5 a.m., 6 a.m. every day. And now I've done that and I still do it, but I don't get that same feeling of like, yeah, let's do it. I don't get that same feeling like, boom, yeah. It's just is. I've already kind of overcame that. It's the next thing. Same thing with like SR nofap. Maybe you guys, I know I've just failed and struggled and overcame this so much that like it's still important to me, guys. This is like SR and nofap, it is, but I've sort of, I don't want to have, brag or have an ego humble. I just moved past this. So it doesn't grab my attention that I used to do. So things will grab your attention because it's new, and it's like, it's a signal that something's there. But now I'm going, the next thing. What's grabbing your attention? What's grabbing your signal? JP mentions it. Things that are meaningful to you, reveal something. It means there's something there. There's gold there. There's a quest there. So that threshold is always continuing. And likewise, if there's a quest that you've been putting off, like, you know how like in video games we get all those quests and we're supposed to conquer every quest, but maybe there's a quest that you've gotten like 5 years ago and you haven't overcame that quest, you can't move on until you go back to that quest. That's something for me, guys. I couldn't go back. Procrastination, I got through that like maybe 5 years ago, but of course I still struggle with it. But if I can't keep putting off certain quests, it has to get done. It has to be encountered to move on to the next thing. So guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm not perfect. I'm trying to figure these things out. Some things I've just been thinking, meditating on. I'm gonna try to make more content, make more fun content for everybody, and just be more genuine, authentic as much as possible. State what I believe in, because there really is no time. There's no freaking time, guys. There's no freaking time. I'm freaking old, but yeah, man. Thanks for guys for watching. Hope you guys are doing the best. Wish you guys peace, love, and keep going. Peace.